guys had a long fight with several tieflings. You encountered Leo and Titus. You managed to convince them to quit going further north into the Badlands towards Shadowheart, and instead they have decided to go southward towards the Sentinels. You guys traveled along and encountered I think they're called corpse flowers. And now, on the third day of travel, you have arrived at the city of Ash. Which is I think, if everyone's in Roll20, you should be able to see the map, right?
Yup.
Okay. This is essentially just a bird's eye, well, a Zeik eye view of what he sees, or most of what he sees. There's some of it that kind of cuts off at the bottom, but you get the general idea, I think.
That's a really cool looking map.
Thank you. I made it myself. So, I guess my question is, how do you guys want to proceed? What is it that you would like to do?
What angle are we coming from? Directly from the east or west or whatever side we're
So you guys are kind of coming from this direction, or maybe more like so.
I'm not seeing any pings or anything.
Oh, well, I drew a line. Right.
Oh. Maybe it's just hadn't caught up yet.
You probably drew it in the wrong layer.
Brett, you're muted.
I learned recently that if the GM does I think it's a shift click or something, it'll ping and draw everybody's camera to that spot.
Okay, I saw what the problem was. Okay, I was in a different layer of the map. But yeah, you're coming more from. Can I not ping? Oh god. There.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are coming around, like, kind of in the. What was that?
That was neat. That was a fireball.
How'd you do that? Okay.
That was me. Continue.
How did you? Okay. But yeah, so you guys are kind of coming from approaching from the middle. I mean, you could change your route right now. Like, you could circle around to either side if you wish.
And so within those paths, we're looking at kind of a cityscape, kind of smaller like huts and houses and things like that.
Right. So, kind of within these areas.
Right.
You see a lot of different types of buildings. Some are taller than others. Yeah, very cityscape. Right. You see some in the outer edges here that they're more or less ruins, just from the passage of time.
I think one question we might have would be, do we want to travel through the city part, the urban part, or travel down the more open path? We'd have more shelter cutting through the city, but we might run into more trouble there too. Just like people couldn't see us, we wouldn't see them.
Has anybody's background a street urchin?
Good question.
Seen someone.
Not me.
I think Dorian's crows were scouting when we last ended.
That's right. Okay. I'm gonna roll for them.
So I think to kind of summarize what we do know about this area is that it's inhabited by an orc tribe that collects junk and uses I don't know, garbage to, what are they called, the clunkers or something like that?
Clankers, but yeah.
Clankers, yeah. They're typically not friendly.
Right.
So, and then
You
whatever.
You could potentially trade or barter with them if you have something that they would want. You know that it's very likely that Mistwalker is here, but he also is with the Hobgoblin Legion that's also present.
Oh, I forgot about Hobgoblin.
Wow.
So, with that and whatever the crows know.
Well, that is perfectly average. Okay. So from what Dorian can gather from like the crow, like, is there any? So here's a question for you: is there any particular direction you want to go in, or like a radius you want to kind of have them go through, or?
Well, just almost kind of looking at from the outskirts of the town to that inner kind of obelisk you have there. Just kind of
Just a
so
sweep,
a little bit of a
general
survey
sweep.
from
Okay.
yeah, but from the outside to the inside, like if they can kind of give any input on what is happening.
Okay. So, as they're flying through the air, they'll report back to you that and you're not gonna tell them to get like too terribly close to anything, I imagine, right?
Oh yeah, of course, just yeah.
Right.
Can't
Okay.
touch is key.
Right. Just pure reconnaissance. So, there isn't really any activity on the roads, which is kind of strange. As they're flying over kind of the general cityscape, within these different, there's a couple of things they see. They see a lot of what they think are statues strewn about the cities, like the cityscape, and all of them. And also they see different. They see scant signs of life, like like a few sightings of like a few goblins and orcs. They're mostly hunkered down and within different buildings.
Are there any animals around?
No animals.
Do they talk
Which
about the
crows?
size of the statues?
Do what? They all look to be. So there are large statues here, but then throughout these cityscapes, these look to be more like the size of like people. They're just kind of randomly strewn about the city.
Become alive.
There's also with like when they get close to the obelisk, there's actually within kind of around here, these buildings, you see there's a few different like hobgoblin sentries and scouts, and
So-
there's general activity. It looks like they're trying to do something with the obelisk.
Maybe even like a military kind of area.
Right. Yeah. So that's a general gist.
Do these roads look like they've been traveled at all, or traveled recently, or anything? Do we see like footprints or tracks or anything like that through?
That would require.
Right, I suppose probably back in this direction where we're actually at, because we're not
Right.
in the city.
That'd require more of a perception check at that point.
No,
No.
Eloran, I could disguise myself and take your grappling hook and go try to walk into town and barter and get some information undercover.
Barter with my grappling hook?
I'm not actually gonna sell it, but that's my excuse. That's my entry into the town.
Hell,
I mean, I'm not gonna sell it, but that's my excuse to get into the town.
I
Need something shiny.
Ah, shit. Alright.
Well,
Remind me
Balduk,
what class you are?
Class I am?
Yeah, what class
I'm a,
are you?
I'm a bard.
I'm sorry, what race you are?
Oh, half elf.
Yeah, I would imagine that those orcs are not going to be too inviting.
Yeah, that's because I am a bard and I'm a master of disguise and charm and charisma. And everybody loves me, but I need something shiny to walk in that door with.
Fine, fine.
But here's always the question: how do I, I guess I could, go in there and try to find something out. I guess at that point I could just walk out of the city. I mean, there's no way for me to communicate with you guys.
Bro.
it's true.
Cell phone.
So you said, I didn't hear what you said. Did you say there's no animals, no dogs, stray dogs, or anything around?
Right.
I can give you a instead of using that hook claw. I can give you one of these mana crystals, these white mana crystals. That might be worth something to them if you want to try to protect our.
I think they're more into mechanical types.
Drew, can we make a roll to tell if we could see if that would work?
You'd have to get closer and actually encounter one of them first.
I was just trying to throw out a suggestion. So
Oh, it's fine. I can give them the hook claw. But that's what it takes. If that's what everybody wants to do.
I don't see why we don't all just go in together. I mean, I think it might be more strange if there was a single individual going in by themselves than it would be a group of people.
Why don't we find where we're going first? I don't even think we know that much. We haven't even found anybody that's willing to trade.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Maybe we should sneak in and find the clankers,
Yeah, I agree.
then send him.
I agree.
So that brings me back to one of my earlier questions. Do we want to travel down this path out in the open, or do we want to cut through the city in one of these areas north or south of the road?
How big is the city, Drew? Like, how long would it take us, for instance, if we wanted to walk over here and we wanted to take kind of the shore?
Kind of the what? Oh, go on the shore? From your current position, it would probably take you most of the day.
Just to get over there, or to get
Yeah.
over there and come south?
To get to the shoreline.
I mean, we could probably do that if we want to spend a day traveling over towards the shore and then rest up before we go in the next day, or maybe go in at night.
I would have no problem going at night because then we can see the fires that are lit. We can see which buildings have people in them.
Okay.
One other thing to think about, like, because I'm thinking we're gonna walk in here, we're gonna be detected. They're gonna notice us pretty quickly. So I think, just to throw out there what I can do. So like I could turn two of us invisible, and I could disguise myself. So we'd have at least 3 members that could walk in, kind of, at least a little bit more incognito.
Can't you also, what is that ability that you have that makes us able to be stealthy? So we could have some of us, the people that can't be disguised, walk in the alleyways and things, try to sneak their way around.
Yeah, that's not me. I believe that's Ardea with the ranger.
Pass without a trace. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going. So I'm good with going around to the shore. I don't think we lose anything, and it gives us an advantage because then we have something to our backs that protects us. We don't ever have something sneak up behind us.
Yeah. There's no monsters in the ocean ever.
No, never.
Out D&D.
Nope. Never. Okay. So are you guys wanting to like go around towards the shore on the north side? Is that the plan?
I'm okay with it.
We could use that
Okay.
time to have the crows scout more thoroughly, figure out where everyone is.
Yeah. I assume you want to use the crows for that. God. Okay. So, you guys make your way, like, you kind of steer clear. I assume you're kind of doing this. Oh, wait. Crap. Hold on. God. Alright, there we go. Kind of doing this whole number. It's the general path, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, there's not really much going on as you guys are passing. What? What the heck? Yeah. Things seem to be pretty quiet, like at least on the outskirts of you guys going like traveling along the outer edges. The crows, what they see is they see that there are more hobgoblins in the south side than anywhere else. And they seem to be kind of, their concentrations here. Or at least it seems to be like a base of operations. Other orcs and goblins and such are kind of strewn about in different places. But there's a heavier concentration here.
It doesn't look like the clankers and the hobgoblins have been fighting each other.
Well, there are signs of battle. But that's all the crows can really say.
Do they have any estimate of numbers? I mean,
Well, these are
hundreds?
crows.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
They can count. Uh.
And I'm not looking for like an exact number, but like, are we talking about tens, hundreds, thousands?
Insurmountable or mountable?
I mean, on both sides, you're probably talking hundreds. So. There are probably more clankers than there are the hobgoblins.
I mean, we're not going to be able to beat our way in there. I mean, we need some way to get in, and some way to find out where Mistwalker is.
I mean, we could just start with making contact on the outside and trying to convince our way in.
Try to talk to somebody. So, through what I know, Miss Walker, I assume, has an affinity for magic or
That's right. Yeah.
What? Since I know him, I should know what class of magic he was into, right?
Right.
So, and we know what class of magic that the, um, whatever the caster guys do. So, would we be able to use detect magic to try to find Mr.
Probably. Yeah.
I was asking that in character.
Oh.
If we
I mean,
if we were within about 60 feet, we could.
Well, that's great. Is that something that you just keep running all the time, like my alcoholism, or is that something that you have to cast on a certain area?
I could keep it up all the time, but I would have to pause every hour to cast it for ritual cast for 10 minutes.
Maybe once we get closer in. What kind of magic is he affinity for?
so a lot of his magical, like his best magical prowess, or like the thing he has an affinity for, would be the divination type of magic.
What type of magic did the hobgoblins have?
They're wizards.
They're wizards, so
But
they can use
they use, I'm assuming, a lot of evocation.
right evocation mostly.
Well, it's just an idea. I guess we can head in now.
Okay. So by the time you guys get here, the sun is setting. What do you want to do? Like wait until it's completely night?
It's pretty far. We might as well start walking.
Yeah.
I think we can start walking, and then if we hear anything obvious, we're gonna walk with a purpose, but we're also gonna walk knowing that if we're found, we could get in trouble. But one of the things I'm definitely gonna be looking out for is anything to do with light. You know, fires or torches,
Yeah.
or because, like you said, there's a lot of abandoned buildings here, and that's a dead giveaway.
Are we walking along the coast? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was thinking down just through that little path there from where we are.
Like inside the city or just outside the city?
No, outside the city. Well,
He's
not-
talking like here, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. And through that little, yeah, exactly. That light. Unless somebody else has a better plan.
Oh, of course. Man, I'm not particularly picky. Ardea's got Pass Without a Trace to give us a little stealthy boost if we all want to go. I've got a scroll of water breathing that can give us all water breathing for 24 hours if we want to go for a swim instead.
Maybe if we could sneak up in one of those lighthouses, we could get a good view.
Is that what this is down here? I'm trying to click it. I don't know if it's working.
Yeah.
It's being very slow on my side, but that's a lighthouse there.
Yeah, it is.
How long does Pass Without a Trace last?
Let's see.
Like, I'm just asking, is this something that we can just start now and then walk through and we don't really lose anything?
I'm trying to look it up. This computer is very slow.
I think it might be an hour. That's
That's
a
what
long.
I'm thinking, but I'm not 100%.
It's a long time, but it may not be enough time to walk all the way there. Yeah, it's an hour.
We could obviously cast it if we had to, or we just wait. I mean, I'm just spitballing here.
Zeek roll a perception check?
Yeah, I assume that's what we were doing.
Okay.
Is that what we're doing?
I mean, we can work our way down, and then the first sign of anything, we can use invisibility or pass without a trace or something to give us a bonus on our stealth, and see if we can work past. She's got 3 level 2 spell slots that she could do pass without a trace 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'd probably take us more than 3 hours to get down that far if it took us half a day or more to get to where we're at.
Yeah.
So we could use it sparingly, and then
Well,
maybe find a little building in here somewhere to hold up for the night, and then wait it out until the morning, get us a long rest, and reset those spell slots.
so there are no like it's been said to you guys. And with the passage of night, there are no undead that are getting near the city, which is certainly odd in the Badlands.
Maybe if we can get in that lighthouse during the night, then if we need to rest, we could rest in there.
Yeah, I'm okay with going all the way to the lighthouse.
Okay.
Would you like to go explore it while being invisible?
That's probably a good idea.
Once we get closer, have him fly to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are gonna go along the coast, trying to be kind of stealthy. Maybe pass without a trace on a few occasions. I'm not sure. Okay.
Only if we feel like, because we if anything's whatever around, if they have fires lit or
Yeah.
whatever.
Sure. Okay. So who else is good at perception?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. Because Zeke has already made his roll. Okay. Wow. Alright. Pretty average. Yep, perfectly average. Wow.
Pretty medium.
Pretty mediocre. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's Balduk's perception roll.
Still medium.
Wow.
Right in the ballpark.
Gosh, that's a little nuts.
Everything is garbage.
Well, not garbage, just
Not great.
yeah.
D plus.
So, you guys are walking along the coastline, and just to say that the coast is, it's not like a beach so much as it is more like a cliffside of jagged rock, and the water appears to be pretty I don't know what that word, active, like there's a lot of wave, yes.
Surf.
Right. It's choppy. There we go. And as you're traveling along, you do see, like, off in the distance, here, around, you do see some of these buildings have some light emanating from them.
Does it appear to be like a light from like a fire, like dancing light, like a
Yeah.
firelight? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was
we-
going to ask earlier.
Well, some of them are dancing lights. One of them, or some of them, or a couple, like a fewer of them are not that. They're a different kind of light.
Yeah, that's something I was wanting to ask earlier as it got dark, and since we noticed there were no undead around, did we see any of that like consistent white light that might indicate one of those crystals or something that was
Well,
providing a barrier of some sort.
so one thing I'll have to note, when it became night, so the tops of the obelisks are glowing. So is the top one, like the big obelisk as well. So yeah, it's that type of glowing white light. Anyway, as you guys are going down, let's say it's been a couple hours of traveling. You haven't really encountered anybody along the coast, and you actually hear coming from this direction what sounds like an explosion. It's pretty loud.
A lot of attention. If we can hear it from all the way up here on the coast somewhere, well, I was a misclick, but
Yeah.
if we can hear it that far out, that's got to be pretty daggone loud.
You hear also smaller explosions.
Hey, Dorian, if the crows aren't doing anything, maybe have to check on that explosion. Get us some intel.
Rose even in the night to kind of take a look.
What?
I would imagine it's lit up.
Yeah.
If I could send the crows to take a look at what might be happening.
Yeah. So as they're flying overhead, there appears to be a battle that's starting up. It seems as though the hobgoblins are kind of trying to fire into... Basically, their magic casters are firing into these buildings. And you see some orcs and goblins. Some are like retreating further up northward, and there's actually a couple that seem to be like riding some strange vehicles into these buildings here down at the hobgoblins. So basically it's kind of a crazy little combat going on here.
Well, we could probably pick up the pace, and all that's going to draw attention. So we can
Try to get to the
probably move a little less cautiously and move a little faster if we need to.
Is your goal still the lighthouse, I assume?
Yeah, but having Zeek fly up beforehand.
Right, yeah. Okay. So, you guys... continue further. I guess it'd be like here, roughly, or you probably want Zeke to fly up.
Yep.
So there's a couple of other explosions, but and now that you guys have gotten closer, you can actually hear like distant yells and screams. Coming from the buildings. And you still want to go up to the lighthouse, right?
Is there any of these other buildings that we're getting that look like they're a little bit bigger as we're getting deeper in? Do they look like if anything stand out as being maybe an important or notable, like, I don't know, building.
So this building and this building and these appear to be not just homes, but more like actual could have been centers, right? Like larger buildings that seem more important than just homesteads or something like that. I mean, obviously down here to the south, these are more important buildings, but
It might be.
what?
So you're saying like a market, or probably like a, I don't know, something else.
Yeah, right. I mean, here's kind of like a dock, stuff like that.
Or those houses
Hey.
possibly have any kind of, you know, important people of the city in them, you know, that might have information or somebody we could sneak in on.
Sounds like you would really like for us to talk to them, by the way, Drew. So I think we're probably gonna end up going.
Right.
Was like
Maybe.
is the mayor of the city of Ash possibly in one of those houses or those buildings?
I mean, there's not really a mayor or any of that.
The equivalent, you know, is what I'm saying.
Right. The leader of the Clankers would probably be a better. So.
Maybe if we get in the lighthouse, Dorian could like disguise as like an ocean folk, like a Triton or a sea elf or something like that that's come from the ocean and wants to trade.
Yeah, I think if we resolve the lighthouse thing first, like if we can find a start, a jumping off point, where that's where we're gonna want to go, and then we can talk to people and kind of explore those buildings that you were mentioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like we established like a camp or something, some kind of a place for us to fall back to, and then from there we can start.
Okay. So, do you want to? I guess the plan is to cast invisibility on Zeek, have him fly up, right?
I'm gonna try to see any people around the lighthouse or on top of the lighthouse or in any of the windows.
Roll perception. There it is.
Better.
That's more normal for Zeke. So flying along the lighthouse structure, you can actually see that there is light coming from the top, but it's not like the lighthouse light. It's more of a natural light, or a dancing flame, like a flame, open flame.
Mm-hmm.
Looking in on the windows, you do see there could be some there's some humanoids in there. And when you were looking at them, it looks as if that this lighthouse has a few hobgoblins soldiers in it.
Okay, and okay, do they have like any hostages or anything like that?
Not that you can see, no.
Well, everyone else can't fly, so I guess I'm gonna check out the ground entrance.
Okay. This is probably where we're gonna have to shift maps.
Do you have a lighthouse map?
No, but I do have the random battle map. Here are your tokens again.
Google lighthouse map. Yep, there's a bunch of them.
course. Probably wouldn't. Like, did you just type in Roll20 Lighthouse map?
I typed in Lighthouse Map D&D. There's a bunch of them.
That'd be cool if it had all the levels like in Final Fantasy where you have to clear each level or each floor.
They typically do. Like, the way it works in Roll20 is like if it's like a structure with multiple levels, it just has the different levels like on different parts of the map while the players can't see it. So you just kind of get teleported.
That one could work. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you again, Pinterest.
Always Pinterest.
Never would have expected it, but there you have it. Okay. I'm gonna try and save and load this thing. I hope it's big enough.
Well, you can always make the grid smaller.
I guess that's true, yeah. If I have to. Here it is. Okay. How are you doing that?
It's one of those add-ons I was talking about.
Really? Nice. Okay, this could work. Kind of. So how'd you go about shrinking the grid? I assume
It's
the
on the
page
options for the
toolbar.
page, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, one grid cell, maybe?
Yeah, I can shrink that.
Kind of surprised there isn't a lighthouse map in this module.
Yeah.
think there'd be an easier way to move maps around, like pages in the page toolbar. Doesn't seem to be. Anyway. Can you see anything?
Yeah, we can see it. It's just kind of
Yep.
stretched.
It's stretched, yeah.
But yeah, we can see it.
Crop circles. I see crop circles.
There you go. It's gotta be.
Excellent.
I'm not gonna worry about the lighting.
Yeah, I don't think that's important.
That's not really important. So, okay, I'm gonna drop Zeik in.
It's not going to be to scale, though.
No, it's not. Unless we shrink. Wait, why is it 13? Hmm. Whoa.
I probably have to make it taller. And you may have to turn off snap to grid so we can kind of use the grid on the picture itself.
Right. Yeah. Let's see. Like grid enabled, I assume. Try to turn that off.
There should be a snap to grid option.
I'm trying to find it. I don't see it.
Well, this may work. We're just not going to be able to follow the grid on the picture very well.
No. But so you're gonna so where'd it go? So as you're flying overhead, you see one hobgoblin that is standing outside of the lighthouse. At the entrance.
Does the door look locked?
Doesn't look locked.
I guess I'll do the old throw a rock trick, see if he follows it,
Okay.
and then try to go in the door.
Okay. I guess that would be stealth? Or would that be just his perception? Well, I'm just thinking if is that his perception? I guess.
Well, I'm invisible, so
Yeah, what would he be perceiving?
I guess that's true.
It'd be him think. I guess the roll would be.
It'd be a wisdom throw.
If he realizes that he's trying to be deceived, that would be the roll. Whether
Or
he
no-
checks on the rock or not.
Yeah.
Make a
You'd have
wisdom throw.
disadvantage on it because, well, you're invisible.
mm-hmm. Yep, I'll just
Well-
throw a rock off to the side.
Well, he just goes off, investigates the sound.
All right, I'll open the door.
Okay. I guess this one. There are no hobgoblins inside this particular floor. There is a looks like chest here, and some like camping supply equipment.
All right, I'll check the next floor.
Okay. In here, you see 2 hobgoblins. It looks like they're just talking amongst themselves and playing cards.
All right, I'll go to the top.
All right.
Invisibility's so good.
It's busted. Go into the top. You see. Go find this guy. There he is. In the top floor, you see another hobgoblin with what looks like one of the Devastator hobgoblin wizards.
Mm-hmm.
There's just kind of an awkward silence between them.
All right. Is this top area like open to the air? I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right, I'll fly off and go back to the group.
Okay. All right.
What's the difference between the regular hobgoblins and the wizard guy?
Like in cast
Based on our
spells.
last fight. Yeah, but based on our last fight, what were we fighting? Were we fighting the wizard guys or were we fighting the regular?
Wizard guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you didn't really fight like regular troopers.
Okay, that helps.
Yeah.
I'll tell everybody. Well, there's the good news is we can kill everything in there and take it because it's hobgoblins. But the bad news is we're gonna have to kill 5 things. So we can stealthily assassinate them, or try to at least.
Or we could just go say hi.
There's enough ruckus elsewhere that I think we should be okay as long as we don't create a thunderstorm or something.
Aren't hobgoblins chaotic evil too? I don't think
Lawful.
that's gonna work.
I think they're lawful, actually. Yeah. Like they're actually of the evil things. They're one of the more disciplined.
Yeah, but as a character inside the game, I don't know that we necessarily differentiate between. Oh well, they're just naturally evil, so we can just kill
Well,
them.
yeah.
And be fine.
Well, right. I get you. I'm just saying, like, I don't really. Alignment's not all that useful anyway.
Well, my character's neutral, so I just think the hobgoblins are bad. The clankers might not be bad. I would rather kill the hobgoblins.
Unless we can summon a unicorn again, they can take care of all of the dwarves.
Yeah, we might.
I mean, yeah, that could happen.
So I have something I can try on the top guys.
Okay.
So you guys figure out what you're gonna do on the ground floor.
Yeah, I know what I want to do on the ground floor. Can we get our tokens?
Oh, yeah.
How far away are we from the lighthouse? Just get up on it.
Also, this lighthouse wasn't. It's not on a peninsula like this on the regular map. Is this legitimate, or is this like, are we saying it's surrounded by? The other map.
It could be a tiny peninsula.
Right. Okay, so that's everybody.
Can you stretch the map taller so it's not as oval?
Hold on. Let me. I need to get back to the map layer. There we go. Kind of like that.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a little better.
Yeah. So we can use Pass Without a Trace, but that guy in the bottom will still see us coming.
I would have no problem with trying to shoot an arrow kind of in the same area that he threw the rock. See if I can nighttime.
Okay.
But I would imagine that we're gonna want to do Pass Without a Trace first.
I could try to draw him away again, and you guys could Pass Without a Trace.
As long as his back's turned.
Okay. So you thinking of like maybe firing an arrow like in this direction or this direction?
I could go over there and make a sound since I'm still invisible.
If he's still invisible, he can just try to.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Is distance to scale? Like how far away from him are we?
Let's see here.
I assume we're gonna Pass Without a Trace and then move up to the point where we can see him.
Right.
I can't select my token. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's not letting me grab it.
Can you move Ardea?
Yeah, I can move hers. I just can't move mine.
Because you're not. Because you're logged in as her.
You can only move your token.
I've been able to move both of ours the whole time.
It's that token
I don't
setting
see-
thing.
It was only once we moved to this map that I couldn't move it.
Right.
Same with me.
Okay, hold on.
It looks like it's faded or something, like it's in the background or something. I don't know how to describe it, but it's not as bright or I don't know what.
I think it's on a lower layer than the map. Because
Might be.
Will's portion around his circle, you can tell that the map is starting to.
Oh yeah, you might be right. So I can't. Okay, now I can. I can move.
Because
it
I changed the setting.
Gotcha. Okay. Still looks different, but whatever. It's moving. I'm not worried about how it looks. I was trying to ask earlier, but for some reason my push to talk wasn't working. Which floor is which here? It looks like there's 3 different rooms. I'm guessing a bottom, middle, and top.
Right.
That's one.
Yeah. That's 3. Yes.
Okay, because I could see some stairs in 2 of these, but this middle one I didn't see any stairs, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah. They actually got a ladder.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So I think. I mean, I think it actually probably would be like. This would be 1. Maybe this is 2.
Yeah, that may be right.
And then this is 3. Well, it doesn't make that big of a difference, really.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I was just curious which was which, and since I was trying to find the continuity, I didn't realize there was a ladder that connected any of these. So that's
Right.
all I was curious about. Just trying to figure out the continuity. So there's 1 outside. There's 2 on the, I guess, the bottom floor, then, or the middle floor, and then 2 on the top.
Yeah. Right.
apologize. I missed some of that when you explained it earlier because I was trying to figure out this technical difficulty.
Yeah. All right. So does Zeke want to fly up and cause another distraction?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, get over here, quick! Look at this."
Huh? What? Who? He's gonna walk over here.
And then I'll just fly away. Wait
Let's
for
go do
them to
wisdoms.
wait for them to do their thing.
God. Okay, that took an awfully long time. Yeah. He's just kind of confusedly going behind the lighthouse trying to figure out who or what said that. And, yeah, you guys can move up.
And I'm over here waving them to go, forgetting that I'm invisible. Go, 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 go.
Nice. He's not used to being invisible, so it's fair.
He wants us to go. I'm still not able to move my piece.
Hold on. God. Why is it not assigned to anybody? Oh. It's because I have to go and save it again, right?
Yep.
Reassign it to. That's so annoying. Okay. You should be able to move it now.
So what are you gonna do to this guy when he comes back?
I want to stick him with these needle blight spines that I have. They're poisonous.
Oh shit.
Yeah. From what I remember when I got him in the first campaign, supposedly they put whoever I stick with to sleep.
Okay.
So that's what I want to do.
So he's turning the corner.
Would you please let me cast blindness deafness on him first?
Absolutely. Hey man, I'm all for it. That sounds great.
Okay. Go ahead and cast it.
Let me blind this man first.
Hey, what? Who are? He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Does he have disadvantage because he's surprised?
Yes. It should be synced up with what should it should be synced up with what's on your.
It was before we went to this map.
Okay. I just need to do this right now, I think. Because Zeke's isn't set up either, right?
Yeah, but that could just be because of those add-ons I added.
Maybe.
For mine, at least.
Yeah. Okay.
I've
So
had to edit mine every time. No big deal.
what's the save he has to make? Like it's a Constitution, but what does he have to beat?
Your spell save DC.
A 15.
Oh, he definitely fails then. So he is now blinded and deafened. Whoa! What's going on? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I can blind or deafen him. I wanted to blind him.
Okay.
I'm
I thought
gonna
it did
roll
both.
this time.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to use these in like a year and a half.
Fair enough.
I want to use one of them.
I'm gonna make a con saving throw for the poor guy.
I don't know what do you have to beat? Like, do I have
honestly, this is like if he got like a nat 20, then he would just somehow resist it. But otherwise, no, he's down. He's asleep.
While they're doing that,
Yeah.
I fly up to the third floor, behind where these guys are facing,
Uh huh.
and I want to cast Hold Person on both of them.
Ooh.
So
Very
third
good.
level.
I want to. Whenever he's done with that, I want to finish up with this hobgoblin because I've got something else that I'm planning to do.
So they have to make wisdom saving throws, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the Devastator failed. This Hobgoblin, however, got an 18, so I assume he resists it.
Yeah. And then as soon as I cast it, I duck back down so they can't see me.
What the hell was that?
So how
Wizard,
big
did you-
are these guys?
like-
Are pretty big, right?
Huh?
These guys are pretty big, right?
I mean, they're medium, but they are fairly big, like 6 feet tall, or so, six,
I was
7.
I was hoping to shove him off the edge, but if the other one is not held, I'm sure he'd be able to stop me. So
Right.
I'm not very strong.
Yeah. Right now, there's just the guys going over to the wizard, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And at first, he thought actually the wizard had cast something on him,
Hmm.
but clearly it's not the case.
Okay. Well, you can let them do their thing while that's happening.
Okay.
So what I was gonna do is I was gonna check the hobgoblin for anything that may be of value, just a quick once over, and then I'm gonna throw his body on the jagger.
Damn. Okay. Let me. You find a potion on him, but you don't know what it is. Otherwise, he has, typical armor and a sword. What else does he have? He's got a few gold pieces.
All right.
Let's codify that and say he has 10 gold pieces
Okay.
on his person.
Gold on the potion.
All right. He's got javelins, if you're interested in those. Okay. Then that is it. That is of note.
What do I just put potion in my equipment?
Well, it's an elixir of death.
That band.
Pretty stupid.
When you drink the shadowy potion, you fall into a cataleptic state, as though you had cast the spell Feign Death on yourself.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, so you can basically fake your own death.
Yeah. So I take the potion, I take the gold, the sword just in case. I have
Sure.
So,
Yeah, he has a great sword on him, by the way, just to.
oh, cool. Actually, I might even be able to use that. And then I throw him onto the jagger, and I assume we're pretty high up. I assume that's probably.
Yeah, that will.
He's not gonna be very happy.
No, he is. Yeah, that's probably lethal,
Nice.
especially sleep.
Sweet.
Not even gonna roll for that, cause yeah, he'd be fucking dead.
Brutal.
All right.
Let me know
Now what
when
do
it
you
goes
guys
back
do?
to me.
Oh yeah, back to you.
Okay, when it goes back to me, I want to maybe draw the attention of the guys underneath to move upstairs. So maybe My friends can get up the ladder. And
So the hobgoblin, this guy is actually going to start going down the stairs.
okay,
Like he realizes he can't help him, so he's going to try and go down.
okay.
Is there anything you want to do?
I fly up and I don't see him there, but that's okay. I cast. You said there was a fire up here, right?
Yeah.
I'm going
Yes.
to summon an elemental spirit out of that fire.
It's like right here. Like this is actually out. The main like
Mhm.
lighthouse component.
I'm going to summon a fire elemental right there
Okay.
to pop out of their fire, and it's going to make 2 auto crit attacks on that guy because he's paralyzed.
Cool. Okay.
So
Let me go and grab your wildfire token from the ether. There we go. Okay. Make your auto crits, I guess. I think you've got control of this thing, don't you?
yeah, this is the other one, but it'll work. I'm gonna. It gets 2 attacks, and they're a crit. They're both auto crits, so it doesn't matter. So
God.
let me do the damage for both of them. Let me turn on.
18 strength.
Let me turn on
What
the
the
auto
f-
crit.
What the fuck?
Where is it at? Oh yeah, force critical hits. Okay, there we go. Elemental spirit. Roll. Come on. Maybe it's lagging.
I think it's lagging because I know it's taken me some time to roll some of the rolls I've made for the hobgoblins.
Yep. Okay, ignore the third one. The
Okay.
second one's real bad, but
It's probably still gonna hit because I mean this guy doesn't have great AC. Yeah. Oh wait, okay. So
Wait.
which ones am I ignoring? Which ones I'm not? Like you
okay,
rolled 4
those aren't
times.
those are not crits. Okay. Okay, I'll just do it manually. You can go ahead and go to them, and I'll tap it in manually.
Okay. All right, we're going back to you guys then.
We still haven't been discovered, I assume, so
Not yet. No.
we can, I guess, start making our way inside and making our way up.
Yeah.
Are there
Okay.
any windows on the second floor?
No. Doesn't look like it actually. I'm just gonna drag all you guys over. And yeah, there's a bunch of supplies, and general, like camping gear and stuff like that.
We could probably investigate that after we clear the place out.
You said there's only a ladder going up?
Yeah.
How tall is the light tower?
Like the lighthouse itself.
Yeah. Or how tall is it to get to the third floor?
To get to the 3rd floor, I'm gonna say probably about 30 feet. 30, 40 feet, something like that.
Okay.
Is there anything on that first floor that we can use to barricade the door?
There are some boxes and crates that you could feasibly use.
Sorry to interrupt you, Eloran.
I don't know. I was thinking that we could get to the third floor and start there and work our way down, if we wanted to, instead of trying to go up this ladder, one at a time.
I can just we go back to Old Trusty, throw some haste up on you, and let you go to town with Warhammer.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking is because I can use. There's a couple of different things we could do. We could have Zeek. I've got an iron chain. We can have Zeek just like toss the iron chain down, and we can climb up to the third floor. Or I can use my hook shot and go straight to the third floor, and then have you guys follow. Or I can just
think Zeke's already outside and away from us. It's probably too late to try to devise strategy with him. So I think we're kind of got to work on our own.
Fine. Well, then, yeah, let's haste and go with that.
So then, yeah, well,
You guys got illusions and stuff.
What?
Say,
I said you have illusions and stuff.
I've got minor illusion, which can produce a sound or an image, but not both.
I could walk up the stairs and cast fear.
That would
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
work too. Little CC never hurt nobody.
that may be an excellent idea.
That'd be scary.
Okay. So, what do you want to do? And have you calculated your damage, Brett?
Yeah, it's 22 and 13 fire damage.
Oof. Okay.
What does fear do again? Well,
It's basic World of Warcraft fear. It just makes them run in any direction away from you.
They see like an image of their worst fear or something, and they all go run.
Yeah.
okay, so
Yeah.
so we could do haste and then fear and then go in and start smashing.
Well, if they get feared, as long as they're not breaking out of their
Other
checks, yeah, then well, pretty much, yeah, we can leave two of them alone and just beat them up one at a time, save the spell slots. Plus, if I do cast that and we get something like fireball in here, that could be very dangerous on us. So, might want to start with the fear first and then haste if necessary.
Yeah, we can do that. Fine. So fear first.
Or even if it's not fireball, it could be something that'll make noise and draw attention. And we want to get. I don't know if there's a surprise round option for us, but if there is, we'd lose that opportunity if they were onto us.
The surprise round would be the fear, I would imagine. So.
Probably, but like to have that go off before they start coming down here whacking on us.
Yeah, so we'll do the fear then.
Okay.
Good.
So is Dorian just gonna walk up the ladder, or climb up the ladder?
Yeah, I go up the ladder and I sing to them. I say, "Fellas, your worst fear is here," and it's an image of their mothers, and they
Oh no.
terrified. Yeah, they have a messy lighthouse.
So like, I'm just imagining that this hobgoblin saw his friend get fucking frozen in place, and he felt something weird happen to him. He's like, "Oh fuck, I better go downstairs and check with the other guys." And as he's coming down the stairs, you fucking come up the ladder.
No, as he comes downstairs, he sees his mother.
Um,
Mom! What are you
Mom, what?
She's got a sandal in one hand and threatening to throw it at him or something.
So what saving throw do they have to make?
Let me go ahead and cast it, and I'll take a look.
Okay. Wisdom.
Yeah, that's 15.
Oof. Another oof. 3 oofs. They all failed.
Oof.
God. Okay. They're all feared.
Rest of us head up the ladder and start smashing.
There we go. That's a good symbol.
Yeah, that's perfect.
They're all like, ah!
Yeah.
Curly
yeah.
scream, they run away.
Yep. Very, very effeminate screams coming from these hobgoblins. Meanwhile, their caster's getting fucked by a fire spirit. So I guess let's roll initiative at this point.
first one.
Huh?
Saying it lagged on me, and I
Oh.
accidentally clicked twice. So take my first one.
Yeah. You could. Yeah, let me just go ahead and add you in here. I think you should just select your token and it should add you. I mean, I can easily do it though. Wait. I think everyone's rolled. Oh wait. This guy.
I rolled, but I'm not on the turn order.
Yeah, you have to select your token, I think. Then it'll add you in. I already got you in. I'm adding you manually. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
What was
so
your first
okay.
roll? Okay.
So frightened creatures can still attack. They just have disadvantage on their attacks, and they have to move away from the source of their fear.
Right.
But they can still like attack people on their way away from, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Well, the fear spell's a little different. They have to use the dash action and move away from Dorian until they save out of it.
So if they have to dash, they don't get to attack, right?
Right.
Oh, okay. I was just looking at the fear component, and I didn't notice that said they have to take the dash.
Yep.
Yeah, fear's really good. Spell fear.
So this hobgoblin, since he's first in the order, is going to immediately run up the stairs, or try to. I think that triggers. I think that would trigger an attack of opportunity from Eloran.
Okay. So since we have experience with these guys, I should know. I don't remember. Stephen Christian doesn't remember if they if the damage is reduced for either my fire or my light thunder damage. So can you remind me?
I don't think there was any of that. I don't think they took reduced damage.
It's like I'll hit him with fire then.
Okay. That's a miss.
Okay.
So he's gonna just keep running up the stairs. That's a little awkward. Alright. Dorian, you're up.
Cast vicious mockery on the one that hasn't.
Oh wait, right. Can he make a saving throw to get out of it? At the end of his turn? Let's see.
After the.
It has to end its turn in a location where it can't see him. Then it can make the save.
Ah, okay.
Which is interesting, but
Huh.
yeah, that's cool.
So when he gets up the stairs next turn, maybe he can make the save, assuming. Sorry, Dorian, what do you do?
Okay,
Cast
so
Vicious Mockery.
yeah, on the one closest to me there.
Okay. Now, is that a wisdom, I assume? Yes. Wow. He actually got an 18, so he resisted.
He's too scared by his mother.
Yeah,
To be insulted.
well, I was making fun of him and being afraid of his mom, but I didn't quite dig deep enough. I will try again later.
That's right.
I'm just gonna kind of hold tight. I'm gonna make sure to stay out of Eloran in any combat's way. So I might kind of like move right over here. I'm good to go.
All right. Zeik.
So since I cast 2 spells, I feel like this guy probably would have had a chance to save.
Oh, right. Yes.
Just because I
I
don't want
forgot
to.
about that.
I don't
I
really want
forgot about he can save out of it.
to. Yeah. I feel like
His
it's only
wisdom,
fair.
I assume,
Yeah.
right?
Wisdom 16.
Okay. Well, he crit. So
All right. So
he's
now
out.
he's not paralyzed. Okay.
Right, but it's still your turn.
Yep. I'm gonna use a bonus action to summon my little wildfire spirit. So now he's surrounded by fire monsters.
Okay.
And
That's terrifying.
I will blast him with a scorching ray. So 3 of these.
God. Oh, what?
Oh no! Sorry. Ignore that. I had the auto crit still turned on.
It's like, God, why?
Ignore all of those.
Okay.
Let me do that again.
Okay.
That would be insane though. If you roll that many crits in a row.
Just crit over and over.
That'd be insanely lucky. Okay, that's more like it.
There we go.
So I'm guessing only 1 hits.
Yeah, only one's gonna hit.
Okay.
That's 10 damage. Okay.
And I get my extra thing. 1 more.
Yeah, he is not looking great.
So now I'm going to command my minions to attack him.
God. Okay.
So first the big guy. 27 and a 10.
So, is that like rolling to hit for the slam?
Those are to hit, yeah.
Okay.
So 1
God.
hits.
Yeah.
And that is 11 fire damage.
Okay.
I guess those would have been an advantage, but oh well. I'll do that next time. Now this guy, little wildfire spirit's going to attack. Oh, the thing's not right. Sorry. D20 plus 5. No, he misses. Okay.
Yep.
That's it for me.
Okay.
Well, you rolled a D10 there, not a D20.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was a D10.
D10 plus 5, so 15. Does that hit?
Yeah.
15 hits? Okay. D6 plus 3. 8. 8 fire damage. And that's all.
Yeah, this guy's already almost dead. Shit.
Good.
Ardea.
I have my swords. I'm gonna go stabby on someone. Yeah, that one. Thank you for pinging me.
Okay. Okay.
So
Nice.
18 first swing and 28 on.
Yeah, they both hit. So that's
And then
22.
I think you got an extra attack.
Oh yeah, I do that.
And I don't know if that extra attack hits or not.
No, it doesn't. That it for Ardea?
Sorry, our push to talk keeps stopped working. She's trying to ask if this thing had damage prior to her attacks.
No.
Okay. And she's done.
All right. It's the Devastator's turn. Let's see here. Are you still invisible, Zeke?
No. Whenever I attack, it loses it.
Okay. Let's see. What would be good here? So he is going to take his wand or his quarterstaff. It's going to start glowing with arcana magic. It's glowing blue, and he's going to start circling it through the air. And you see storm clouds gathering overhead. He's going to cast Ice Storm.
Okay, what's the range on that?
Covered?
Huh?
Is the light tower covered? Does the light have
You could be casting it inside.
The shards might go through the roof.
Yeah, that too.
So how big is it?
I mean, it's 300 feet.
Oh, well, yeah, it hits everything.
Yeah. All your stuff's going to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. I will start doing that.
Okay. Okay, so one of your things saves.
The little guy saves.
Okay. And I think it just deals damage? Maybe it makes it terrain? I'm not sure.
I think it makes a difficult terrain.
Yeah, it makes it difficult
It
terrain.
doesn't really matter here, but...
Yeah.
So, 8 bludgeoning and 13 cold, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Alright.
Then for his bonus action, he's going to take out a potion. Try and drink it. Oh, well. Actually, wait. Isn't it plus something? Plus 2?
Is he using a health potion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
I think it was plus 2. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
There. Okay, so he heals a little bit. Probably not going to keep him alive, but at least he's trying. Yeah. Okay. The captain, so while they're feared, they cannot take any action besides running away from the target, right?
Yes.
Alright.
It says they must take the dash action. I guess they could take bonus actions.
So he's running past Ardea and he's going to get... Well, actually, I guess he would get attacks of opportunity from both Dorian and Ardea, right? As he's trying to rush out of here. That hits. Okay. Now we're Eloran's turn.
Okay, so the placement of these hobgoblins is really important to what I want to do.
Okay.
So I want to use my action to hook claw to the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
I want to essentially get in their way. I want to either block them or kind of grapple them and knock them off if they try to go any further up the stairs.
Okay.
So what do I do? Because I want to block all of them if they still haven't made it into the other room.
They haven't quite made it into the other room yet.
So that's what
So you can make, I suppose it'd be a dex. Roll dexterity. Oh.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna use my luck.
Okay. All right, do that.
Jesus Christ. If I mark my luck, do I mark that on D&D Beyond or do I mark that on my character?
Roll it or mark it on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's got little check boxes.
Yeah, it's got a little checkbox on there.
I just didn't know if it, like,
I don't know if it tracks it in Roll20. I don't think it does.
There we go.
Okay. So yeah. Like there's like a second where like the hook shot mechanism doesn't quite work, but then you quickly figure out what you need to do and you hook shot up there.
and then I don't get another action or anything. So
Mhm.
I guess as my bonus action, I just kind of squat down and I hunch down and I'm trying to cover the hole they're gonna have to go through.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, this is awkward. So this hobgoblin's gonna have to dash up, and he's gonna he's gonna push back past the other hobgoblins. And
Knocked down.
no, but as he's coming up, and you're kind of like there, blocking the door. Think he would have to. Okay. Here's what I think we're gonna have to do. I think it might be a strength contest.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just make it like that. God, yeah. Yeah, he does not win that strength contest. So you just shove him back. He's not able to go past you.
Cool.
Balduk.
Well,
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I guess the first thing I need to do is come upstairs. And I think I will. Is there enough space that I can enlarge on Eloran? Making like really clog that doorway? Or would it be like too tight or something?
I mean, I think enlarge works where you fill up the space that you can.
Yeah.
So theoretically it would work. Let's see.
But seeing that he's trying to block them off, and if I'm not mistaken, hobgoblins are bigger than him.
Right.
So it would make sense. I feel like I would think it would make sense to give him some equal footing on physical size, trying to clog that space if he's trying to prevent them from going up. So I mean, even if it's not like a full-on double in size, if it at least gives him the size necessary to block the
Okay.
doorway or something.
I mean, I don't think he would mind that, so.
I don't think so either. So I'll give him that. And that's for a wild.
All right, roll your D100.
And let's look that Also, for the record, earlier I did this and I posted it in chat. I cast like way before we ever got inside the building and got into combat. I cast
Mage armor?
I did, and I also rolled the d20, but I rolled like an 8, I think, or something. It was
Yeah, that wouldn't trigger it.
right. So I didn't worry about anything else. That's why I didn't bring it up.
I think I saw that. I did see the mage armor.
With the enlarged, by the way.
Cool. So that's what's happening.
Yeah, what was that?
So I can hear you.
Nice.
60. So 60 is regain your lowest level expended spell slot. Hell yeah, I can do that.
All right. Okay. I would have died laughing. It was finally that fireball on self again.
But that's my turn.
Okay. All right, now it's this hobgoblin's turn.
You get a 1d4 on attacks too, by the way.
And they're still desperately trying to get away from Dorian, so
That's why I did it.
I know. So he's gonna have another strength contest, except with an enlarged Eloran with advantage on his strength throws. Okay. Right, yeah, so roll again.
Yeah, I forgot to. I put the whole spell effect in there, so if you read it in the chat, you can see everything that you get from it: the d4 extra damage and the advantage on rolls.
So he actually crit on his strength check.
Oh snap!
So he manages to like bowl through you somehow, even though you're enlarged. I'm not sure what happens here. Maybe I'll just say he gets through.
He squeezes under his legs or something.
Yeah, he. Oh yeah.
Aren't they wiry? Oh yeah, wire.
Yeah, and he just runs up the stairs, and now he's up here. And now he gets to make a save because he no longer sees the horrifying Dorian. It's wisdom, right?
Yes.
He does not save, so continue being feared. All right, Dorian, you're up.
Does he suffer anything for being on that ice now?
It's difficult terrain, but otherwise, no.
I was thinking there was some kind of like roll not to fall down kind of effect or something.
That's not what I was looking at the description.
Yeah, I haven't read the description. I don't know. I thought I heard that. Once
Yeah, it turns the area into difficult terrain, and
so it just moves slower.
right, but it only lasts until the end of the next turn. So
Oh, that's neat. Cool.
yeah, it doesn't last for long.
Okay, do these guys have any kind of metal? Like any weapons?
Yes, they are wearing half plate,
Or-
and they have
okay.
metal weapons. So yes.
Awesome. Well, then I would like to cast heat metal on the one farthest up the stairs. Let me see if I can mark them. Yeah, that one there.
Okay. And
I'm gonna cast it at level 4, so it's gonna be pretty strong.
okay.
These guys are having a bad day.
No, this is like the worst fucking day. These are just some fucking hobgoblin dudes, like a unit, just sent to this lighthouse. Thought they had an easy job. Now they're just getting slaughtered.
We've been in quarantine. We're angry.
Yep.
So what does he have to make a save or anything, or does he just take that damage? Huh?
And so, I'm sorry, I'm reading. Yeah, it's just the damage. Yeah, I thought there was a save, but no.
Well, there is a save, I think, if he wants to keep. Oh no, he takes damage if he keeps wearing it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. So there is no save; it just happens, which I guess makes sense. Okay. Damn. Well,
So it's
sucks for that guy.
fire. Yeah.
so like as he's like, He's like turning towards Dorian and looking away, and he's looking at Eloran and looking away. He doesn't know what to do, and now his armor's really hot. He's burning. All right, Zeek.
I would like to move also. I'd like to, as I'm burning this guy, as his metal's heating, and he has this vision of his mother just chastising him, like the worst vision ever. Like, what the fuck? I'm chasing him as much as I can up the stairs, so whatever my movement will allow.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
fine.
dashing. But, okay.
Now it's Zeke's turn.
All right, my big fire spirit looming over this guy is gonna try to smash him,
God.
and he's
Okay.
flanked by 2 fire monsters. So I'll attack with that's with advantage. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
Ooh, max
God.
damage, 18 fire damage.
Oh. All right.
Second attack, these 2. 23. God, this guy's rolling really well.
So with that attack, the wizard's dead.
Second attack goes 15. Okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
All right. My little guy's gonna pew pew at this guy. It's
Oh.
a miss. It's a crit fail.
What? What the heck's happening there?
That's from the actions of my wildfire spirit.
Oh, okay.
Or I have to use my bonus action to command it to do that.
I
So
see.
that's why it says that. And
All right.
then for my actual turn, what do I want to do? Just blast him, I guess.
Blast.
Does 15
Jeez.
hit?
No.
Okay. That's it for me.
God.
I guess I'll fly a
This
little
guy's, like,
farther away so
run-
he can't reach me.
I like how he managed to get past a giant dwarf, run up the stairs just in time to watch the Wizard of the Brood get burned alive.
I guess my guy can move too.
Yeah, this dude is not having a good day.
No, none of them are having a good day.
Yep.
Ardea.
Can I run up the stairs and meet the closest one, or is that too
Yeah,
far?
you can. Yeah, you can.
Out the way, Dorian.
Move, bitch, get out the way.
Okay.
There we go. Put you there and then stabby stab.
Start.
Stabby stab. Both of those hits.
And then her extra attack and then Colossus Slayer.
That also hits. Then the Slayer.
Oh, I guess I hit the wrong one. What was...
Should be.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how to link it through D&D Beyond. Oh, yeah, it's just saying Hunter's Prey, but that's Colossus Slayer is part of that. I don't know how to.
1d8.
I thought we've linked that before in the past. Or maybe I'm wrong.
There it is.
Very okay. So 16, 25, 32 damage. God.
Jeez.
Okay. This thing's almost dead.
Anything else you want to do?
I want to laugh. Because the bloodlust.
Alright, so this deranged tiefling comes at him and starts stabbing him while it fucking laughs at him maniacally as he's like terrified.
She's probably thinking in her head, Titus, look at me now.
Yep.
Nice.
I think that's probably all she can do.
What's that?
Alright, the wizard is dead. Well, he's gonna try and run away. You get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, wait,
Yep.
the guy that charged through me, did I not get an attack of opportunity on him?
I think you already used your reaction on one of the others.
Right, you only get one reaction.
I didn't react to anything, did I?
Oh, that might have been the turn before. Yeah, you might be right.
Go ahead and make an attack.
A normal attack?
Yeah. Well, that attack does not miss, or does not hit. Eloran's attack doesn't hit either. At least they have decent AC, I suppose.
They gotta have something going for them.
Right. So, anyway, he's gonna try. Alright, here's another strength contest.
Oh, okay.
Down, set, heart.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, you have advantage to roll again. You're big. Okay.
There it is.
Well, even without it, he rolled a 5, so you just beat him even with a lower roll. So, anyway, yeah, he gets pushed back, and I'm gonna say you get an attack of opportunity on him.
Okay.
And it misses.
Okay.
You're up, Eloran.
I'm just gonna hit.
Go for it. Nope.
First? Oh, hits, right?
Yes, the first one.
And add a 1d4 to that first one too.
Right, you do have extra damage because you're big.
So we're gonna add my extra damage to it. There's the 1d4. And I have fire damage. God damn it. So I had 2 damage. So 15 total.
Okay. Which one are you hitting? Like the one that ran up to you just
Yeah, the
now?
one that's closest to me. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna, I guess with my bonus action, just steal myself.
He is dead.
Oh, sweet.
Those ones that hit him in.
Since I'm enlarged, I swing full arc with my hammer.
Oh.
And I hit him square at the top of the head.
Oh, jeez.
Smash!
He just falls off the stairway onto the floor.
And I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna continue to stand in the doorway.
Okay.
Your connection to the server may have been interrupted.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
It's a test.
What? Brett?
It's a test. Looks like it worked.
What test?
The emergency broadcast system?
Like my connection to the server got interrupted.
I'm gonna reload the app, see if it'll fix it like it did last time.
Yeah, guess I'll do the same. Like, Brett, are you still connected?
No, I've got that too.
Okay. To be fair, I imagine they've got the most traffic they've ever had.
Oh, no doubt, yeah.
Sure.
So, just like everything else.
It's slow for me. Here we go.
Yeah, I've loaded in.
We are currently loading in, it's just very, very slow.
Right, right. Okay. Whoa. Zeke was doing stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was testing something.
Okay. It was just Eloran's turn. Okay, so... Ah, crap. It says I got the same message again. Oh. Nope, it went away. Yeah, same here.
I
This
just
guy-
got it. But like,
Huh?
I just got the same message. I mean, can we just play through it and see what happens, or?
Well, it went away for me, so I think I'm okay. And it sounds like same with Steven.
Yeah, it's gone for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just disappeared too.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and shift it over to the next turn, because yeah, that was the play. Yeah, there we go. I think it's
That was another test. Ignore that.
okay. So he sees this fire spirit in front of him, and the big one over there, and he sees you. He tried to throw a firebolt at him, and he's still fuck, he's still frightened. Can't do anything.
Is he? I thought the guy at the top got out.
No, he failed his save to get out.
I thought one of them got out though.
I don't think any of them have managed to get out yet.
Oh,
You haven't.
good for 'em.
Yeah.
The one that's been able to save, and he failed it.
Right, he's the first one who's been able to save, but he hasn't succeeded. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing here, short of running off of the lighthouse tower, which is likely going to happen. But
It
anyway,
says move away from by the safest available route, unless there is
I
nowhere
don't
to
think
move.
Yeah, I don't think he would kill himself.
no. So he's just going to go over here. I think
Yeah,
that
and then-
triggers well, it'd be more like here, I guess.
Hmm.
Would be relatively safer. Does
So,
that
like,
trigger
can
an
we-
attack of opportunity with this thing?
If it would be the same as a player.
Yeah.
All right, I'll roll for it. Nope.
Okay. That's it for that guy. All right, Balduk.
Ooh. How does that guy look that's on that second floor still? Does he look beat up at all? I don't know which one is taking. One of them's dead, obviously. I don't know if
He's he's not bloodied, but he definitely looks like he's taken some hits.
Should you do a save for this guy again?
Oh yes, I need to do that.
See if he's still scared to death of his mother. Scolding him.
God. Even worse. Even worse. He rolled a 3. God. Alright. Continue, Balduk.
I don't really know there's much I can do, so I'll just throw a firebolt at him. Actually, how about a chaos bolt?
Yeah, do that. Well, that's gonna hit.
What did I roll? What did I roll?
What did you roll?
24.
A 6 and a 7, so that is going to be poison or psychic. Let's make it psychic. Poison damage. Let's go poison damage. I don't know if it really matters, but
It doesn't really, but
we'll call that poison
so
damage.
14 poison damage. Okay.
Yep, and then let's see here. That's because that's a level 1 spell. Does nothing.
Nope. Does nothing.
Well, aren't you guys all lucky and probably super happy?
I mean, it
Ignore
could be a
that.
good thing. We don't know.
I feel like every time I cast a spell and nothing happens, everybody breathes a sigh of relief that I didn't just fireball everybody.
Alright, so this guy's gonna try get past you, Eloran. Strength. Roll again. That for that advantage. Yep, there we go. Yeah, he resist. You rebuff him, and now attack him.
Okay.
No. All right, Dorian.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up the stairway towards that guy. I'm going to unsheath my rapier and
Did we lose somebody?
No.
I heard Will talking and he just cut mid sentence and it went dead silent.
Yeah.
That's
I wasn't
why.
sure if we got disconnected or something else happened.
Yeah, that's why it takes a second for it to.
yeah, no, I was going up the stairs with my rapier and using it, with my dual attack.
Okay.
On the stairs there. Yeah.
Well, both miss.
Slow rolls. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of stand, at their feet there, chasing them up the stairs.
Menacingly. Okay, Zeke.
All right. I'm going to have my big spirit move up here, and I'm going to have it shove this guy.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it has.
Okay.
He has to make an athletics or an acrobatics check versus this thing's roll.
I don't think.
And it's up to you whether or not he has disadvantage from fear.
Ugh. Ugh. Well, either way, it's a 3 versus a 4.
Ooh,
So
this guy's not having a good day.
no, it's not. So yeah, he gets shoved off the lighthouse,
Poor guy.
and he's dead. The sad thing is he didn't actually take any damage, but I mean he's falling from fucking 3 stories.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Hi. What?
I mean, he didn't even get a chance to fight.
Goblins are assholes.
Well, I mean that's true, but
I mean, he's just a soldier.
right.
I mean, Zeke doesn't give a shit. He wants to kill all of them.
Oh, we lost.
Yeah, I
Eloran.
accidentally pressed back on my.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that a few times.
I guess I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna hold firebolt if someone comes up the stairs.
Okay.
That's it.
Ardea.
What you want to do?
Still in my bloodlust, cackling maniacally. My poor little friend.
You stab some more?
That's a crit.
Oof. Well,
hit all those while I was on the other page, so we didn't see all these popping up. I take it that first one probably doesn't hit,
No, first one doesn't hit.
but then the next two would, I imagine.
Second one hits. And then obviously the third one hits. So that's 19, 20, 28 damage.
28 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Jesus Christ. Just murdering. I think that's everybody, isn't it?
Yeah. You've killed them all.
Murder hobos for life.
I go and peek down the stairs to see how it's going, and I see Ardea just shanking this guy.
Just
Oh, okay.
stabbing him like 40 or 50 times.
They got it. They got a handle on it.
I'm going to leave up in large for as long as I can on Eloran, just so he has the most difficult time maneuvering through this tight space.
Perfect. Perfect.
I mean, I don't think it's very long. Was it like a minute or something?
Yeah, it's not long.
Yeah, just a minute. So it's got like 45 seconds or something of it.
There you go. Elrond blocks the door out of spite.
So if someone tries to attack us, I can just summon a forest on this peninsula. We can just attack them from range while they spend 18 turns trying to get here.
And then once they get here, Dorian fears them back away, and then it takes them 18 turns, or 36 turns to get back through the.
Yep.
Dang, we need to do that combo sometime. That sounds insane.
Like they try to run away, but they can't go anywhere.
Oh. Okay. So, what else do you want to do? Do you want to...
I'm gonna come downstairs and maybe rummage around and see if I can find anything worth.
Okay.
anything.
I'm gonna go upstairs and check the wizard.
All
I
right.
want to scrounge around and just kind of loot the corpse that I've just violently murdered and
Yeah.
see if there's anything on that second floor. It just looks like that. Girl things.
All right. So, when you loot the wizard, you find a spell scroll. You obviously, I mean, huh?
Kind of like the other one.
This one's different. It's actually a spell scroll of true seeing.
That could have helped him if he used it earlier,
Could have.
but he wouldn't have known to use it. So
Right, right. Uh,
Is that all the animal?
all of it's of note, yeah. I mean, he had a potion, but he didn't have another one. And you guys are kind of just looking through. Oh, and I guess I should say that in total, you guys are gonna get like. Let me do a little calculation here. In total, they had about 100 gold pieces.
this big fire spirit's gonna walk back over here and just sit down and turn back into a normal fire.
Okay. Nice.
Want to go pieces of piece?
Yeah. Yeah. I would assume that's how you would split it.
We're not Gerbo.
I'd like to go out to the front door
Uh-huh.
of the lighthouse and just keep watch. Like I've barely cracked the door enough to get a good perimeter view, but still stay out of sight and be very cautious. Remember.
I'll fly down and say, Dorian, will you help me drag this body back inside?
The one that fell off the cliff.
Do it.
The one that got shoved off.
Yeah.
The one that Eloran knocked way off there's probably no way to recover that.
Oh no, he's like washed out to see at this point. So
Probably wouldn't hurt to dump all the bodies out off the edge.
Yeah, so we'll drag this one back inside. It's probably really heavy with all his armor and stuff.
So, is anyone looking through the stuff, I guess, in general?
Yeah, that's where I'm on that first floor, just kind of rummaging through the.
I'm on the second floor rummaging.
Okay.
I'll rummage on the third floor. Might as well.
Alright, you're all rummaging. Well, I already told you, like, gold values, so... Let's see, first floor... So that one actually... I think that one had a chest in it.
Like
Chest
a
isn't
box
long.
or like a chest piece.
What?
Second floor had a chest. Right here.
Right. Yeah. Right there, yeah. So, Ardea will be the one to open it. Let me see here. Inside of the chest you find a potion of animal friendship.
You can make your badger like you finally.
A spell scroll for spiritual weapon,
Nice.
That's nice.
and then a potion of growth. Yeah. Balduk.
What was that scroll? You said spiritual weapon. What?
Yeah.
Is that a level 1 or 2?
It'd be the minimum. It'd be the minimum spell level to cast. Oh,
So second level.
somebody dropped out. Oh, that was Will. Oh,
That's because like spell scrolls of specific spells apparently don't exist, but I can just get like a level 2 spell scroll and then title it spiritual weapon or something like that. I just didn't know what spell level it actually was.
well, I guess when I say a spell scroll, unless I say otherwise, assume it's the lowest level. It
Right,
has
but
to
I
be.
don't know what level spiritual weapon is. Like its lowest level. I don't know. Is it start at level 1 or is it start at level 2? Or
I don't
Second.
know off the top of my head. It's second level.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's what I was trying to find out. Yeah, I assumed it was the base level. I just didn't know what that base
Okay.
level was.
All right.
I'm gonna strip off everything from the hobgoblin and give it to Dorian. And I'll say if one of the hobgoblins sends a message or wants to check on this troop here, you could probably pass yourself off as that leader.
4.
Okay.
Info.
So,
We could even possibly
Oh.
speak with Dead with him.
oh yeah, you could. I forgot you guys have that power too.
I don't know how happy they're going to be to talk to me after we just killed them.
I think they're forced to answer, so
Yeah, that's true. They are compelled to answer you,
But they don't necessarily have to.
They,
be
they treat me as
but they don't have to be truthful. Yeah. I don't think they have to be truthful.
I think
So, okay.
They
the
just-
corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy.
Yeah, that would be.
okay.
So
So
disguise yourself and then talk to it.
yeah,
Yeah, that could work.
About it.
You disguise yourself as another hobgoblin and ask him that.
Let me get this armor on and I'll disguise myself here.
In the meantime, is there anything useful or worth looking at downstairs?
Not really. You find some general supplies, like you find a few, like let's say about 3 rations worth of supplies.
Woohoo!
Um,
What kind of alcohol do the hobgoblins have?
oh, a good question. Um,
I already drank it all.
it's already drank. It's done. I think they would actually have some of their own brew that they would make, and it would be very similar to.
Hob coffee stout.
Oh shit! Yep. There it is.
Yep.
Hob coffee stout. It's like a very stout beer.
Did you say hob coffee stout?
He did. It's over. So, Dorian, you're going to disguise yourself as a hobgoblin, I guess?
Correct. And so I pull Zeke aside as I'm putting this armor on. I say, what am I looking to find out right now? What should be what we're trying to do right now? What do I need to find out?
We would
What are you asking us?
we would probably want to know
In
what
character.
their mission was here, like what their troop was supposed to do here. That could be useful.
And maybe also what is going on right now between the orcs and the hobgoblins with the explosions.
Yeah, definitely that. Maybe his a little information about him, in case you have to pretend to be him.
Good idea.
And the rest could just be about see what he knows about what's happening.
How many questions do you get to ask?
Get 3.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I've disguised myself as a hobgoblins, and I guess the one that I took the armor from, I'm gonna do speak with dead with. I guess that doesn't matter.
Probably won't, yeah. So you're gonna dress like the wizard did, or like well, technically the Devastators, but yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the body comes to. What? Who are you? What?
One of your friends. I need to know exactly what the mission was at the lighthouse to help out.
We were meant to scout. Watch the coast. In case clankers decided to come down the coastline. Oh.
What do you know right now about the battle that's happening with the explosions with the clankers?
Negotiations broke down between the general and their chief. Oh.
What is your name, and what do we need to do to defend the lighthouse?
My name is Gekral, and he dies again
Get crawl.
because he's limited. You're limited to 3 questions.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
So that's good to know. There's a general and negotiations broke down.
And so I'm currently disguised as Gekral, and I'm gonna continue to, we've brought Gekral inside the first floor. I'm gonna continue to stand outside and just kind of let everybody do what they need to do, and as they need to talk to me, they can talk to me through the front door.
Okay. Well, I think that'd probably be a good place to stop right now, at least.
Yep. I'm gonna burn all the bodies.
Yeah. If there's anything anyone wants to do real quick before we end for tonight.
Strip all the bodies and burn them.
We might want to like barricade or I don't know, fortify the lighthouse or something. Like put a ward up or something on the door. Or, I don't know, something to try to protect ourselves if we're going to rest.
Yeah. Yeah, fortify, defend yourselves.
There's a lot of barrels.
Judging by the fact that we're gonna. I was
What?
gonna say, judging by the fact that we're stopping right now, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have a restful night. I'm pretty sure the next 20 minutes are gonna be. I think things are gonna start happening.
There's gonna be a battle going on outside at the very least.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, I don't imagine that we're going to want to go get involved in their battle. I feel like that's just asking to get shot in the crossfire. But we maybe take an hour-long short rest or something if we need it, and wait things out and see what happens. And if it continues, maybe we investigate other areas that are not directly in the battle or something, and see what else we can learn until the fighting dies down, and then investigate that part.
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents. I mean, maybe we want to go in there guns blazing and just see if we can fuck everybody up. I don't know. But I don't feel like that. I don't feel like a video game character that's just indestructible. So I feel like that might not be advisable.
What are you
Already
talking
agree.
about? You've survived so much already.
Sometimes just barely. Like the very first combat of this particular campaign, I died and almost died right off the bat.
I did throw a whole hell of a lot at you guys for that first fight. Umber Hulks should not be CR5. That just doesn't make any sense.
It was fun though.
No, it was good. It was good. You guys managed to survive it. Actually, in the other campaign with Jet, Gareth, and Zach, they fought an Umber Hulk recently for the first time.
It was pretty
think-
dangerous with just one.
Yeah, just one by itself. I think it almost killed Jet's character. And
Did she reroll?
yeah, she well, no, yeah, she's playing a different character.
Yeah, what did she reroll?
Oh, right. She's playing, I think it's a human druid. She's going with like a druid of the spores. Very witch-like and stuff, so very different than the monk she was playing.
She's a goth druid.
Yeah, goth druid. Yeah, that's definitely right. But it's great because Zach's character, like, he was like, basically he was like, all right, just hit me with your best shot. Come on, do it, because he was trying to defend everyone else from the Umber Hulk, and the Umber Hulk attacked him 3 times. He's like, oh god, maybe not that hard. They've had some pretty hard fights so far.
Did it mind control them into killing each other?
No, they were all mind controlled to do nothing, basically.
Well, that's lucky.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't think any of them got attacked by each other.
Last time I recall somebody getting mind controlled, they almost one-shot me.
That was when Ardea was possessed by a ghost.
Yeah, no, I just like rubbing it in her face sometimes.
I wasn't trying to.
I mean, I should do that more often because Ardea is terrifying and can kill all of you probably.
Probably. She's definitely a bit of a glass cannon. She does some pretty high damage, but
Yeah.
she can also get smashed pretty hard.
Now I think Eloran does the most consistent, like, high level damage, probably.
That's because he dumps everything all in one turn.
Well, that's fighters. Fighters are good at fighting.
Fighters are good at fighting. This is a good point, especially a battle master. There's a lot a lot of crap you can do. So
I have to say tonight, I don't think anybody got hurt, did they?
no.
I did. I took 21 damage.
Oh right, from the ice storm.
And my fire elemental did too.
Welcome to Goodberry, home of the Goodberry. Can I take your order?
Yep.
Oh,
Always.
Besides that, sorry Zeke, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, we did a good job of taking control of this tower.
Yeah, it was pretty well executed.
Especially that fear. Jeez.
Didn't use all of the level 4 spell slots either.
No.
But now that we've blown that tactic, Drew's gonna start throwing heavier shit at us and make it a lot harder.
I mean,
Oh.
We're like, shit, they've mastered crowd control. We gotta do something about this.
it'll scale up. Don't worry. So, what time we want to do this again?
Same time next week.
Yeah.
Same great time, same great channel.
Sure, that's fine with me.
I mean, I could even do it sooner. A lot of free time this weekend, but
Well, I'm doing. Yeah.
just thought I'd throw it out there. Yeah, I mean, next Thursday sounds great.
Yeah, and Zach and Gareth, Zach, like the other campaign, the sister campaign, I guess, that's on Tuesdays right now. Is that right? I think that their next one's next Tuesday.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's right. That should be fine.
We're doing Storm Kings on Saturday. Is that right?
That's the plan.
Yes. That's the plan.
And by the way, they
We,
released some new spells. Summoning spells. I used one of them today.
Or Unearthed Arcana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we have a time for Saturday? Is it going to be like another early afternoon one or 6 o'clock or something?
I would like to be early afternoon, but we'll see.
Right. It depends on his cousin's schedule.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm good this weekend. It's an easy week for me with schoolwork and stuff, so I'm good whenever.
All right. Sounds good.
Looks like sorcerers can summon a aberrant spirit that can be a beholder, slotty, or a star spawn.
Is this the one where they added a bunch of stuff? It's like 7 new summoning spells and a couple other dinky things or something.
Yeah.
I think it's all. Is it all stuff from Wildmount or something, or inspired by Wildmount?
No, it's just new, improved version of summoning spells.
Okay.
Because the ones they have are really like janky, hard to do.
I remember hearing something about this Earth Arcana where there was a bunch of new summoning spells, but I don't remember a whole lot about it.
Yeah. I guess we could always utilize the new magic, like schools of magic that Matt Mercer came up with for his setting.
That's what I was curious about. I was like,
Dunamancy.
yeah, I want to see a little bit more about that because that's pretty interesting stuff.
So bards can to get one. They can summon fey spirits.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's the 3rd level.
How many, like, what casters can use that?
The fey one is bards, druids, sorcerers, warlocks, and wizards. So that one has
Basically
a lot.
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like the fiend is only warlocks and wizards. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like how they're customizable. You can like pick which type you make.
Right, like in the other campaign, you made a bear.
Yep.
Like the theming, it's good.
Oh yeah, Ardea could do that too. You can summon a beast.
Oh yeah. Ardea could summon a beast.
A badger.
A badger, a honey badger.
A honey badger.
Yeah. He is a beast.
Well, now you can actually summon one that wants to help you.
Ooh, like that.
Might actually assist you in combat.
You could probably train your honey badger, work on some animal friendship type stuff with it, and make it a useful companion that you could actually do stuff with.
All right, see you guys next week.
Yep.
See ya.
Yep, I think it's about time to call it a night.
Yep. See you guys later.
Hasta
Good
la
night.
nachos.
Yep.